Welcome back, students. Today we will discuss about the power and functions of the Speaker of Lok Sabha. First and foremost, how the Speaker of Lok Sabha is elected. He is elected from amongst its own member and for a period of 5 years. The Speaker performs various functions. First and foremost is the regulatory function. That is, he presides over the meeting of the Lok Sabha and maintains the decorum of the House. He interprets the rules or procedures and applies in conducting the House proceedings. He also prepares the agenda of the House for the day-to-day business of the House. It is the Speaker who allows or disallows what the questions to be asked during the question hour and also approve the adjournment motion. The Speaker also allows the time to the members to speak in the House. The Speaker also has some supervisory power. He acts as the chief spokesman of the Lok Sabha. He decides whether a bill is a money bill or not. He appoints the various committees. In case of any disorder, the Speaker has the full power to adjourn the House, and he also accepts the resignation of the members of the House. In certain time, we have seen that some ordinary bills are not accepted equally both by Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and it tends to a deadlock situation. It leads to a deadlock situation. So in that case, the Speaker will preside over the joint sitting of the House, and he has a special power in that is the casting vote. He can make a casting vote to make a decision in case of a tie. He acts as a link between the President and the House on various issues. Hence, we can say that the Speaker of Lok Sabha holds a very important position. In the Rajya Sabha, as we have studied in our last class, the presiding officer is the Vice President of India. He is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. And in his absence, the deputy chairman will take over the chair. The vice president is not the member of the House, but so he is not entitled to vote. But in case of a tie in the House, he has a casting vote. Basically, the chairman of Rajya Sabha possesses the same function as the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Now we will come to the power and functions of the Parliament, both the houses. What are the powers shared by both the houses? They have many functions. First is the legislative power, that is the law-making power of the Parliament. As we know that the Union Parliament can make laws on Union list. There are 97 subjects on which the Union government can make laws. The Union Parliament can also make law on the concurrent list, which consists of 47 subjects. In case of concurrent list, even the state legislative assembly can make law. But if there is a conflict between the union and the state laws, the union laws shall prevail in case of concurrent list. But in the union list subject, the exclusive power is in the hand of the Union Parliament. Besides that, the Parliament also have some residual power, means certain subjects which are not included in the union list, concurrent list or in the state list. In that case, the Union Parliament can make law on those special subjects. This special power of the Union Parliament is called residual power. In the state list, there are 66 subjects, and the state legislative assemblies have the power to make laws over it. But in some time, if the laws prepared by the state legislative assemblies is beyond the constitution or some conflict arises, then the union parliament, especially the Rajya Sabha, has the exclusive power in this matter. They can make that law null and void of the state subject, and they prepare the law for the state. Now we come to the financial power. In case of financial power, the money bill is introduced only in the Lok Sabha. This is the exclusive power of Lok Sabha. The money bill is introduced by the Lok Sabha, and Rajya Sabha can delay it only for 14 days. They can go through the bill, but they cannot make any changes in that. Every financial year, the money bill is prepared by the finance minister, and after it's passed by the Lok Sabha, it is duly signed by the President of India, and it becomes the budget of the year. So the money bill is the exclusive power of the Lok Sabha. Even the salaries, the budget discussion, cut motion in the demand of grants, etc. comes under the parliament function. They decide in their money bill every year while preparing the budget. The judicial power. The judicial power of the parliament comes, the parliament has the exclusive power in electing the president and vice president of India. President and vice president is indirectly elected, and who elects them? The elected members of Lok Sabha as well as by Rajya Sabha members elect the vice president and the president of India. Also, they have the power of impeachment. If the president, vice president, judges of the Supreme Court as well as High Court are proved to be conduct any corruption or guilty, or they misuse their power, then the Union Parliament have exclusive power of impeachment. That is, this procedure can be practiced only by the Union Parliament. 2/3 majority of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they passed the resolution of impeachment, and in that way the President, Vice President and the judges of Supreme Court and High Court can be impeached. Besides this, the Parliament has the power of amending the Constitution. From time to time, the Parliament has the power to amend the Constitution. From time to time, we have amended the Constitution many times according to the need of the country. So, for amendment, what is the necessary condition? First of all, 2/3 majority of the houses are required, and in simple cases, for simple amendment procedure. But in case of certain critical issue, 50, including 2/3 majority of the parliament approval, also 50% of the states need to ratify it. Otherwise, it cannot be amended. So, in some critical issues, this is a part, this is a very important part, that the 2/3 majority of the parliament needs to approve it, as well as 50% of the state must ratify it. Then only the amendment of the constitution in some critical issues related to the country's requirement can be done. So, students, I hope today's this much. In the next video, I will continue with the parliamentary procedures. If you have any questions or doubt, you can please write it in the comment box, or I will very shortly come in a live class. In that, you can directly interact with me and clear off your doubts, and we can have a live discussion too. If you have liked my channel, please like it, share it, and press the bell icon and subscribe it. Thank you, students. Have a good day.